Previously, on keeping up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
But we don't want to ban this country, Mr. President. I want you to go and tell Farouk and group, waambia wakae chini. Because this country is bigger than them. You are my president.
Is Wajakoya accusing Farooq Kibet over the Butere girls' fiasco? Since the dramatic incident involving Butere girls and the police, many Kenyans have strongly suspected that the harassment was planned by the government, largely due to the controversial stage play Echoes of War. However, despite the public outrage, no one had been able to clearly identify who was behind the incident. Just as the country seemed ready to move on without answers, Professor George Wajakoya made bold and explosive claims. He alleged that the individual who ordered the harassment of the Butere girls students is part of President William Ruto's inner circle.
Was the president. Go and call Butere girls and their principal to State House, have tea with them. Tell them thank you, and then visit their school, harmonize relationship with the school kids.
According to Wajakoya, he claims that this incident has led to growing anger towards the president, and as a result, the president is now being hated by school children.
After the election, I wish you had called me before, maybe stories would have been different. But let me take this opportunity to tell you that had I won the presidency, maybe I could have been the one talking here. But I congratulate you for your good work. The only thing I have to say, because I've been given 2 minutes, I will say 2 things. Number one, devolution. Governors are suffering. Governors do not have money. The monies have not been sent to these people. Governors are borrowing to pay their employees. Governors are really being faced with the problem of not paying contractors money for devolution. That devolution was brought by the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Secondly, I would like you, Mr. President, and I recognize you, I would like you that when you go back home today, was the president. Go and call Butere girls and their principal to State House, have tea with them. Tell them thank you, and then visit their school, harmonize relationship with the school kids. Otherwise, watoto wadogo saa hizi wanakuchukia because of the mistake that was done by your juniors. Correct them.
But Wajakoya didn't stop there. He accused certain individuals within Ruto's inner circle of running the government like their own personal property. And among them, he pointed a finger at Farooq Kibet, Ruto's personal assistant. Wajakoya warned that if the president doesn't keep a close eye on Farouk, he might eventually become his biggest threat and orchestrate his political downfall.
I want you to go and sit down to thank Baba. If you did not do what you did, this country would have banned. But we don't want to ban this country, Mr. President. I want you to go and tell Farouk and group, waambia wakae chini. Because this country is bigger than them. You are my president. Then I'll come and have tea with you. Thank you very much.
While some claim that Echoes of War was targeted because it criticized the Ruto administration, others believe the issue runs deeper. Some politicians suggest that the controversy is part of a large power struggle within Kakamega County.
That is my message. And also, if you think that what I'm saying is hogwash, I've told you this whole thing is local politics.
Notably, the play's writer, Cleophas Malala, hails from that area. Now, Senator Gloria Oroba hinted that Malala is being undermined by local Kakamega leaders who want to protect their political interests by frustrating the former senator.
Yeah, there are 90 MCAs in Kakamega, 90. 60 elected, 30 nominated. Ni kama wamepoteza sauti. Hawako. I've told you, Halwale speaks on everything under the sun. Except this one, he's so quiet. So you go and investigate. Go and investigate who is fighting Malala from a local perspective and who has the capacity to influence certain rogue agencies in government, and then come back and ask yourself, really, if you Ruto was watching this thing like us. It's like, hey, wamefanya nini watu wa Butere?
Shocked.
You know, and that's what I don't like about my party leader sometimes. It's like, come on, get rid of some people. Because in the end, come 2027, they will say, Ruto stopped Butere girls, Ruto conned people of diaspora jobs, and he didn't do these things. We have people who are doing these things, you know?